Imagine this: you wake up, check your phone, and you see a notification: cha-ching. Cha-ching! Your dropshipping store has just made its biggest sale yet. The best part? You didn't have to leave your couch to make that money. But here's the thing: only if you know how to crack the code to find the perfect products. And today, I'm going to show you how to find those winning products for 2025 that could change your life. But here's the catch: this isn't going to be a quick hack or a get-rich-fast scheme. This takes strategy and action. So, are you ready to stop wasting time on dud products and start winning? Keep watching, because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with the tools to find the hottest, most profitable products for your dropshipping store in 2025. But hold on, we're just getting started. Grab your notepad, and let's dive in. Point 1: Understanding market trends. The first key to finding winning products is understanding market trends. You see, 2025 is going to be different from 2024. Consumer behavior is shifting. People want products that solve problems in new ways, solutions that align with their lifestyle. You have to stay ahead of the curve. But here's the challenge: trends move fast, and if you're not paying attention, you'll get left behind. How do you spot these trends? Well, the best place to start is with tools like Google Trends, TikTok, and Instagram. These platforms give you a real-time pulse of what's catching fire. If you see a product getting traction in multiple places, it's time to take action. But here's the catch: don't just follow any trend. Find one that fits with your niche, and that's still under the radar. Trust me, chasing a trend too late is like being the last person to board a train. You're going to miss out on the profit. Pattern interrupt: humorous. I mean, unless you enjoy watching everyone else make money while you're left eating cold pizza. But hey, no judgment, right? Point 2: Researching your niche. Now that you know where to spot trends, it's time to talk about your niche. This is a game changer. If you're in a broad market, you're competing with everyone, and let's be real, that's a fast track to failure. So, how do you stand out? You find a niche with demand but not too much competition. Here's the secret: if you're selling generic products, you're not winning. If you're selling products that appeal to a very specific group of people, now you're talking. Think about it: people love personalized experiences, and that's what your niche offers. Dive into online communities. Use Reddit, niche Facebook groups, or even Pinterest to see what people are passionate about. If you're not willing to put in the work to research, you're just spinning your wheels. Cliffhanger. But how do you know if your niche is actually profitable? Well, that's exactly what we'll talk about next, so don't go anywhere. Point 3: Analyzing competitors. Competitor research. Oh, you thought you could skip this part? Think again. In 2025, you've got to be smart about who you're up against. If you're not analyzing your competitors, you're basically flying blind. Here's what I want you to do: find your top 3 competitors. Look at their stores, their product pages, and their marketing. What's working for them? What's not? But here's where it gets interesting: what are they not selling? That's your golden opportunity. There's always room for one more unique twist on a product. Maybe it's offering faster shipping, or perhaps a better customer service experience. Whatever it is, find that gap and fill it. Pattern interrupt: humorous. And trust me, don't just copy-paste what they're doing. I mean, we're not in middle school here where you get an A for plagiarism. Be original. Point 4: Validating your product idea. Okay, you've got a few winning product ideas. Now comes the scariest part of all: validation. Will people actually buy this product, or will it sit in your store like a forgotten relic? This is where you separate the dreamers from the doers. To validate your product, you need real feedback from real people. This means running small Facebook ads or posting on your social media channels to gauge interest. Don't waste time building a whole store around a product that hasn't been validated. That's the quickest way to lose money in this business. Run those tests, gather data, and only move forward if the results are strong. If your product doesn't spark interest now, it won't in 2025 either. Cliffhanger. But what happens if you launch and your product gets no sales at all? Ouch, right? But what if I told you there's a strategy to turn that around? That's coming up next. Point 5: Scaling and automating. Once your product is validated, it's time to scale. This is where the real magic happens. The key to scaling is automation. This means automating your email campaigns, order fulfillment, and customer support. You want to focus on growing, not on tedious tasks. Use tools like Shopify apps, Zapier, and automated email sequences to keep the machine running smoothly while you focus on scaling up. Here's the thing, if you don't automate, you'll be trapped doing the same tasks over and over again. And if you're constantly stuck in the weeds, you'll never have the time or energy to focus on what matters, growing your business. The more you automate, the faster you scale, and the more time you have to enjoy the rewards. Point 6. Preparing for 2025. Now, let's talk about 2025. The market's about to get competitive. So, what can you do to stay ahead? Well, the future is all about sustainability, tech-driven products, and personalization. Consumers are getting smarter and more conscious about where they spend their money. If your product is eco-friendly or offers some unique tech feature, you're going to have an edge. But you need to adapt and fast. The dropshipping world is evolving, and so should you. 2025 is about standing out, providing real value, and always staying one step ahead. This is your time. The market's waiting for the next big thing, and it could be you. The real question is, are you ready to make it happen? Alright, aspiring entrepreneur, you now have the roadmap to find winning products for 2025. But remember, this is just the beginning. Success in dropshipping takes action, persistence, and most importantly, the willingness to evolve. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to take that first step, find that product, and make 2025 your year.